Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the Luderco Arms channel. Today we have a Steyr model 1912. This was the standard sidearm of the Austro-Hungarian army when there was an Austro-Hungarian army, World War I. It's chambered in 9mm Steyr, and unlike most auto-loading handguns, this has an internal magazine. So there's no magazine to remove, there's no magazine release. When you pull the slide back and lock it to the rear, we'll see that this is empty, chamber's empty, and you see it's got a magazine in there, but this is actually fed with stripper clips. There's guide right here that a stripper clip will fit in, and that's how you would load it from the top with a stripper clip. You push 8 cartridges in there, and then you've got the release right here, lets the slide go forward. Other controls other than the slide release, you've got a safety lever here, flips up, and that's basically it. So to field strip this, have this lever right, this little thing here, it's got a button that you can pull down on and then push that in like so, and then on the other side of it sometimes you can pull this out with your fingers. This one's real stiff, so I use a little plastic piece that you use to a chamber flag to push it out some, and you'll see when you push it out it's got some little arrows on it to show you which way it goes in. But you just pull that out and then you squeeze it, and it's just a big spring right there on the end. So once you got that out, then you can pull the slide back and up, and the barrel will come with it off of there. And that is basically field stripped. You got your slide, your barrel, your frame, and the retainer. So once you're done cleaning it, you'll take your barrel, and you'll see in the frame there's a slot cut there, and you'll notice on the barrel there's a corresponding groove, or there's a groove and a corresponding ridge. And so when you put your barrel on, you see this is a turning barrel locking system, and you want these 2 locking lugs down on the side like that. Now you've got to hold this straight up and down, because if you tilt it to the side, the barrel will just fall right off. So put your barrel in, get your locking lugs in the right position, then you take your slide, and you've got to get this in the right spot, and it may take some wiggling around to do it. Sometimes it'll fight you. You wouldn't know it by looking, but I practiced this earlier. Okay, once you've got everything clean and you're ready to reassemble, you've got to take the barrel and set it on top of the frame. Now it's got a guide ridge here and a matching slot in the frame right there that it sits in, and when you get it in the right spot, you'll know it because it will sit down on there, and there we go. Now these 2 locking lugs need to be on the side, just like that, not not up like that. They got to be just like that. And you got to hold this up and down, otherwise the barrel will just flop right off of it. So put your barrel in, get your locking lugs in the right spot, and then to get this slide back on, it's easy, but you gotta do it just right. So you take the slide and drop it down like that, and then just slowly pull it back, and you'll see it'll drop right down in its place there. And then you can start pushing it forward, and when it stops, what you need to do is take your finger and pull down on this lever and then slide it the rest of the way forward. Once you've done that, then you can take your retaining piece, arrow up, and put it back in its place like that. And that's it. That's all there is to it. So now you are ready once again to go back into combat in World War I in the Austro-Hungarian Army. That's the Steyr model 1912 auto-loading handgun. Hopefully this has helped y'all out, and y'all have a good day. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.